Hello everyone, I'm back. CHER&CHARLIE'S Crafts. As I told you on the last video, we are going to attempt to Mod Podge this cardboard box that I receive every month that carries my targeted therapy for the cancer I have. And it's a really nice, tough box. But I also got this pretty material. It's a cloth from Dollar Tree, and they were $1 per fat. Now I have an extra fat because I don't think I'm going to make it with one. And you guys chose the butterfly, and I think Maria, Crafty Rhea, said, along with some other of my wonderful subscribers, that the tissue paper would be too thin. And I agree. And I'm glad we went with this. So I started here, right here. It's sticking beautiful. I'm not going to put a top layer on yet. I'm going to wait until I get it all fitted on, and then in the end I'll do a top layer. So I cut it to somewhat fit the box, and now we're going to get started. I'm sorry I'm late with this, but for now on I'm not going to give it time, because I always seem to run into issues, either with my health or, personal things with babysitting, etc. And I hate to let you guys down. So I'm not going to do that anymore, because my life is so hectic and strange. I just decided that I'll give you kind of a, what's the word I'm looking for? A not cast in stone time. Lately, I'm having a loss of memory, and I'm worried about it. I've never really had this severe of a problem before, but like today, I was talking to my neighbor, one of my neighbors, and I was ready to say something to her, and within 1 second, I forgot what I was going to say to her. So, kind of scary. All right, now we're going to flip the material over, and of course you know to do the good side, and take your hand and flatten it out the best that you can. I wish I had I do have something in my kitchen drawer that would help flatten it, but I think this is working out really good. So like I said, I will put a top layer of Mod Podge. I'll probably do that off camera, but I just want you to get the basic idea. Look how pretty this looks. Now, why am I doing this box, in case you didn't see my last video? I'm a very clean person, but I always have a lot of junk laying around. I'm going to keep on working as we're talking. I'm using Gloss Luster Mod Podge, in case you're interested. I'll show you. It's a Gloss Luster. This is the color of the bottle. Mod Podge. My sister-in-law also gave me this Mod Podge. Thank you, Carol. She's really like my sister. It's my brother's wife, who gave me all the beautiful florals. All right, so we're going to do this part of the box, and I think there's enough material to cover this flap on the box. So you're just going to give it a nice amount, generous amount of Mod Podge. Okay, what am I going to do with the box? Okay, I always have junk laying around because I'm a crafter. Makes sense, right? Okay, we got to push this up. So, since I always have stuff laying on my coffee table, I sort of got the idea of looking at this box. Sometimes I make things out of them, sometimes I don't. I throw them away. But I thought, wouldn't it be nice? Would be a nice size box. It's probably about 8 by 6 or something like that. I'll tell you in 1 minute. I was reading through all my sister-in-law's beautiful things that she gave me, and I came across some things. Oh, I'm wrong. 10 3/4 inches by 8 inches. So that's a nice size box. Okay, so this is the last of the fat, which we probably are going to make it with one. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to do the bottom also. I don't have to, but I think I will. Okay, so see, it's working out nice. It's sticking. I have enough to do the flap, and I'm going to cut it. In fact, I'm going to just fold it in and Mod Podge it. This part here, I'm just going to fold it down and Mod Podge it. So, getting to my point, I decided that I could, when I have company coming over or something, and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta straighten up. I can throw all my junk, my glasses, my reading glasses, crafting things I leave laying around, maybe little scissors or whatever kind of junk I have sitting on the table, and trust me, there always is. We're just gonna fold this down. I figured I can quickly throw them in a pretty box, which we are working on right now. So this is working out great. Thank you, Maria and Debbie, and to Debbie from This and That, Debbie Ocasio, for telling me to use this, because you guys are right. Maria said it would be too thin, and she's right. All right, so I have enough for the flap. See, so everything's working out great. Okay, so now I really think I should do this inside, because when you open up the box, I don't care about this part, but I think this part should be Mod Podged. And since I do have an extra fat, I think we'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll do the sides. Oops. Okay. So the inside doesn't have to be perfect, but I do want it covered. Okay, so I'll measure it here. Cut it here. Where's my trusty little scissors? So I'm going to add this piece. Make sure it's going in the right direction. Make sure it's the good side. So I measured this out and I put the Mod Podge on. I'm going to flatten it down. This material is really working nicely. It's easy to get the creases out, and it's thin enough to work with really nice with the Mod Podge. Okay, I think I need a little extra here. And if you guys have some old nice cardboard boxes, you can do many things with them. You can go let that dry. I'm going to work on the sides. You can make little boxes for maybe some pictures, or for your maybe some important things that you have that are precious to you. I'm getting Mod Podge all over my pants. It's okay. I don't work with good clothes anyway. Just so many things, but in my case, it's going to be a hide your stuff box. So when my friends come over or somebody knocks on the door and my place is a mess, I can hurry up, throw everything into the box. But you could even make a pretty little box for your bathroom. I don't have a lot of like storage space, and all I have is an old-fashioned sink with not a lot of room to put anything. I took one of my old antique vintage, it's like a metal table, like they call them TV tables. Okay, I'm going to do one of the sides right now. And I spray painted it before I moved in here. I was into crafting before I came. If you guys came from the beginning, you'll know that. I had just started. putting it on video. And I thought, oh, I'll just use spray paint, and I'll spray paint it white, and I'll use that as a store. Oh, I'm making a mess here. As a place to put my nice things in the bathroom. And I love it. I love that little table. I like using what I have. I don't want to buy a lot of things because I don't know how long I'm going to be around, and I don't want my daughters and son to have all this junk to throw out. Okay, so I'm just going to work with this material and use whatever I can to cover the whole box. If I need to open another fat, I will. This is really nice to work with, honestly. Okay, so I got this side. It's turning out really nice. I may stop and start to save time. I know a lot of people don't like it when I go long on my videos. Okay, so I think I'm gonna cut the other fat. All right, so I'm gonna cut the other fat and I'll be back. I was thinking, I measured this out to put it on the last side, 8 inches. I'm gonna flatten it down. I was thinking to myself while you were away, it would be kind of neat, even if you had an old shirt of your grandchild's or your son, daughter, and you could cut that up, like maybe from when they were little, and make a box for them of their favorite t-shirt or something of that nature, and get an old box and make them like a little junk box. I think that'd be kind of a neat idea also. Right now I'm going to just fold these down. I love how this material is just so adaptive and flexible. I love it. Dollar Tree, folks. There's a little wrinkle there. Okay. So we're pretty much there. I just have to do the bottom. We got all the sides done. I have to, oh, and this side here, I'm wrong. I have one more side to do here. So this looks like, this is my last fat, by the way. So I think I'm going to make it. I may not be able to do the inside, but I wasn't planning on doing that anyway. So first thing I'm going to do is cut this down. Sorry about the camera angle. Let's see. I think I can fold this up like this and then go over it. Let me see if you guys can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to use as much as the material scraps so I don't run out. So I'm going to fold this down. It's kind of like wrapping a present. Okay. It's working out perfect, which is unusual for me. Okay, I know I'm not supposed to criticize myself. Is that better? Don't think so. Hold on. Okay, so I did the bottom, and now we're going to fold this over. Nice and tight. Flatten it down. I have like this tool in my kitchen that helps get all the bubbles and everything out, but honestly, this is so easy to work with, this material against the cardboard. I'm not having any issues at all. Okay, so I have one more side here. I'm going to do that, and I think you've got the general idea. I'm going to cut off the edges here. I may have to use bigger scissors for this. Just cut my little edges off and fold them down. I'll be back and we'll start embellishing. Okay, I'm back, folks, and I have one piece left, and I think I'm going to, I lined it with Mod Podge on the bottom. I don't know how well this will fit. I'm thinking, yeah. So we're going to lay it in there and see. I got to stand up, which my back is killing me. But I'm going to do it, and we'll see how well it fits. Looks like it fits, and I have some extra. In fact, what I'm going to do is Mod Podge the side here so I can get it to come right up. So I'll be short like the two sides here and one right here, but I have an idea, I think, for that. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, we're at 15 minutes and I want to do some embellishing. And this is what I decided to do. As far as the parts of the inside of the box where I didn't make it with enough material, I did manage to get the top. And look at this. Now, around the edges, they're not clean, or I don't know what word I want to use for this because I can't think of any words anymore. But I want to clean it up a little bit. So I decided on this ribbon, which I did purchase myself, and I got this beautiful orange ribbon at Michael's. Now, I was thinking of just putting it right around the edges to hide some of the imperfections. And so what I'm going to do is hot glue the ribbon around the box. I'm going to show you one piece, and then the rest, I know you could figure that out, just so we can save time. All right, so we got this piece here, and I've got my hot glue gun on low, and I'm going to hot glue this down, and I hope I have another glue stick here, which I know I do, just don't have it right on hand. And we're going to lay this ribbon right here. I mean, look, this is a cardboard box. We're not looking for complete perfection. We're just looking for a beautiful little cardboard box. So that's what we're going to do all the way around the box. Just measure it out. I love this color orange, okay? Measure it out and cut it. By the way, I had some really off camera. This, at one point, I'm going to do a video on, well, what am I doing wrong? This wasn't cutting right. I thought this would be a nice way of cutting a straight line, my razor. And then I have this thing that I bought from Walmart, and I don't know how to push it up or push it down. It doesn't really say, and I got to find the directions. I thought you'd just roll it. But I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's just not cutting the material good. I feel like I'm just wasting my money on things that I don't end up, I'm not able to use them. So maybe we'll have a video and you guys can tell me what I'm doing wrong. Okay, so I'll do this one side, and then I'll finish the rest off camera to save time. Just put a little bit of glue down. Like I said, it's only a cardboard box. But you know, guys, there's so many wonderful things you can do with this. But you can choose your own material, your own designs. Go with your I love things that I can decorate. And before I get off, I'm going to show you how I changed around my door wreath. Plus, I made I hope I took a picture of it. I made my neighbor and one of the bunny rabbits. I really love it. And I'm hoping I took a picture to show you. Okay, so this is where I'm going with it. And in all the imperfections, I'm going to put the ribbon on, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry it's running so late. I found some of these beautiful lacy outline, all kinds of, a bag of little gorgeous little flowers that my sister-in-law gave me. It's like a treasure hunt. When she gives me things, it's like I go in another world. So I have all these neat things. I'm going to put a couple flowers, and I'll show you what I did. I'm taking some of this tiny, tiny lace trim, and I'm putting it to cover up imperfections and just to give it a little bit more pizzazz and beauty. I think Maria is going to be proud of me. I just think it's turning out way better than I had anticipated. I love the decorating part, embellishing, whatever you guys call it. I just love it. And it's just so much fun. And, you know, you just can run wild with your imagination and colors. I'm kind of a crazy person with color. That's what my daughter says. And I think I am. But I'm a 70s girl, so maybe that's what it's from. Okay, so let me show you what I'm doing. I did outline the whole box with the orange ribbon. And now I put some trim. And I'm not sure, but I've got these cute little buttons, different colors from Dollar Tree. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to embellish with some of these little tiny flowers in the corners. And then we're going to make a hook. I've got an idea, and I'll show you when I come back. Okay, finishing up here, I would like for you to see my little junk box. Put some little flowers on the edges. I think it's beautiful. I think I'm going to paint the inside of the box where I couldn't fit and where I didn't run out of the material. I think I'm going to paint it just to really finish it off. But isn't it pretty? Now I had an idea on a closer. So what I did now is these are some magnets that I got from the Acme, and I had bought a pack of them. So I thought, okay, so I have one here, and of course they stick. So I gotta find something that goes right around here, so that, like with a string, so it'll like click and close off. So I was going to use this, which I found in, I don't even know what it is. It's from some type of binding, and it stretches, but it's not attractive. So then I thought, well, I bought this at Pretty Rope. I purchased this at Dollar Tree, and I'm thinking maybe I can use this. So I will be back, and I got to figure this out, and I'll tell you how I did it. Okay, folks, it's done. So it doesn't close exactly the way I wanted it, but like I said, it's a junk box. So you open it, and I put a little magnet here and a little flower on the end of the magnet. And I wish this wasn't so long, otherwise I would have to click it underneath, but the magnet clicks, and that's the way it's going to be, and that's good enough. I'm thrilled with this. Let me give you a peek all the way around. I am going to paint the inside of the box, and I'll probably give it the top, a little bit of an extra coat of Mod Podge. But I'm thrilled with it, and I don't know, I hope you guys like it. But like I said, if you want to make one of these out of any cardboard box, it's very simple. I was thinking you can even, instead of putting the material right on the box, you could even buy some padding in Walmart or Joann Fabrics and make it like puffy looking. I think you guys know what I mean. Well, I love it. I really do. And I can put my junk in it after I paint it. And when I'm done, I'll be back on it and I'll show you how nice, it fits my glasses and all the junk that I don't want on the table. So before I go, I want to show you a couple things. First off, here's my beautiful junk box. Inside, I think it turned out really cute, much cuter than I thought. But I want to show you, I did my wreath for my front door. Now, he hasn't finished painting it yet, but when I started it, I thought there was a lot of purple, but it's not really purple, it's burgundy. So I redid it with this gorgeous, this is more the color of the door, this burgundy floral ribbon that my sister-in-law gave me. Kept mostly all the flowers. I just added more of the ribbon around the blue, which I really wish I didn't do blue. but I really think it works, and I'll show you the door. So this is the color of the door. He started painting it, but it's like a burgundy color, deep. It's almost brown, but in the light it looks more purple. The name of the color is grape. So Charlie's sleeping. Let me turn the light on so you can see him. There he is. He's already in bed. He likes to go to bed early like I do. I'm usually in bed by 8, 9 because my body can't go much longer. Anyway, thank you for watching CHER&CHARLIE'S Crafts. Hello to my friends, Debbie, Angela, Radha. Thank you so much for that beautiful card and gift card. I really appreciate all you guys. Maria, Crafty Ria, Rogue Exploration, Mike, Life with Mike, Mike's Cooking Studio, on and on and on. And all my new subscribers. And I think I told you I can't find them, but God knows I appreciate you. If you, like I said, if you want me to mention you, just tell me that in the comments. Say goodbye, Charlie. Say he got groomed. That's why his hair's real short. I like his hair long. So take care. God bless. Sorry this ran so long. I'll pray for you. Please pray for us. Thank you.